What up? It's your boy King Dow 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. Boy, this triggered me so bad, so bad, so bad. This is what we talk about as a community about the structural, institutionalized racism that exists that people don't even know that they are participating in. Like I always tell you, my perspective comes from experience, observation, and conversation. Real life scenarios, real life shit that really happened, not no shit that I read in a book or I saw on the television. No, this is real shit. And when this clip over, I'm gonna tell you a story about the time I experienced the exact same thing. Shaking my head, racist manager at Curry's PC World fired an employee for having an afro. You need to get your hair combed. The employee was reportedly fired at refusing the manager's request. Although in my story I wasn't fired, I was denied a promotion. As you can see, I have dreadlocks. I'm gonna tell you a story about that as soon as this clip over. And I guess it's hard to understand this dude, the manager. So you can read along why he talking.
You need to get your hair combed, or are you going for the afro look on purpose?
I need to get my hair combed.
Well, I mean, at least straightened. It looks like you basically put your finger in the left socket and not left.
Oh, I see.
No, your hair looks frizzy. It's the nicest way I can put it.
Okay.
I was just going to say, that's you're planning to, I think you're planning to do some, you're planning to get the hairdressers at some point.
This is just my natural hair.
All right.
Yeah.
What was it?
Have you ever heard of Afro Man?
Yeah.
Can I get high?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd forget.
No. No.
So I couldn't go the Afro today.
My hair was out. Yeah.
Man, now just imagine if the shoe was on the other foot and he was like, well, you plan on going to the gym today? Cause if you're not planning on losing no weight, then we can't hire you. Oh my God, the world would be on a fucking rage pill because how dare you fat shame someone? Man, let me break that. Let me get into the story of what happened to me. Like I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm gonna tell this goddamn story. I'm gonna say some names. I'm gonna keep the last names out to protect identities. But motherfuckers who know me know who I'm talking about. They already know this incident. So I'm gonna say 2007, right? I was working at the Bella Baton Rouge Casino or the Arkansas Casino. It depends on which year I had worked. At that point, I had been working there for 7 years. This was my 7th year, right? The whole time I was working there, I was in security. And I had actually started growing my dreadlocks while I was working at the casino. So when I got the job, I had a like traditional hairstyle in Baton Rouge, either a bald fade or a boosie fade. At that point in time, I felt like in Baton Rouge, I was one of the first original dreadheads in Baton Rouge. Yeah, you see a lot of dread-headed people in New Orleans at that point, but in Baton Rouge, it was not uh, as popular as it is today. It was like a handful of us dudes had dreadlocks, right? So I decided in 2007 to go for a promotion. I didn't just want to be in security. You know, they had positions open for table games dealer. I had a kid. I wanted to start making more money. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, go to the next level. So you had to go through training to learn how to deal the cards and work with the chips and whatnot. It was like a month-old training in which I passed. Flying colors. Think I was one of the top dudes in the whole class, right? So, but the dude, the head of casino operations, the head of table games. He was basically the head pit boss. He ran all the craps in 21, basically all the card games and table games. He ran all that. He was the one who was gonna have to give me the position. Well, the dude pulled me in the office. Now I've been having my dreads around. He knew me. I've been having my dreads around this casino for the last 4-5 years strong. I hate to sound arrogant with a big ego. I'm highly popular everywhere I go. People know King. People know Dal. Everybody know me. So he knew me. I knew Bubba. But I didn't know this aspect of Bubba. So he pulls me in the office. He said, like, point blank period, I'm going to need you to cut your hair. If you want this promotion, I'm going to need you to cut your hair. And as a side, I'm going to need you to change your attitude. I'm like, whoa, that shit fucked me up. Fucked me up. I shit you not, bro. I was real dejected. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, this dude want me to cut my hair. And then he said he want me to change my attitude as if, like, I come to work. Do I come to work late? No. Do I stay late? Yeah. Am I a problem? No. Do I get wrote up? What kind of attitude are you talking about? Are you trying to tell me I should be a submissive, head down black man instead of a one who holds his head up, shoulders back, stand up straight? That's what you telling me? So I'm dejected. And this is another aspect of the story that taught me a life lesson. This is why I always preach that our people need to participate in politics in these jobs. Because if it wasn't for the head of my security department, who happens to have been a black dude named Ken, and my security manager named Shanna, if it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't have had the knowledge that I knew. I went down there, he was like, oh man, he offered his job. I'm like, yeah, Ken, but he told me I got to cut my hair, bro. And he said I need to change my attitude. And he could see, bro, like it was fucking with me. It was really, I mean, a lot of people like, man, it's just hair. Man, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about these dreadlocks until I got them. But when I got them, bro, I felt like, damn, this is the man who I was meant to be. I found my warriors, man. Even today, I'm in at the top. My family like, man, it's time to cut that stuff. Like, they don't know what I've been through or what I experienced behind this goddamn hairstyle. The goddamn biases, the discrimination, all that shit. And like, man, it's just easy for you to just cut your hair. Nah, what I fight is people's perception of us, man. It's like, if you're a black person, if you don't look like this, if you don't act like this, then either you are acceptable by us and approved by us, then you are a problem. Like, that's not a way to live. You a thug. If you don't cut your hair this certain way, you a thug, a criminal, or Afro man, a weed head. So let me get back to the story. He said, no, black man, head of the security department. Like, no, he can't do that. He can't tell you that. If it wasn't for that black man in that position looking out for me, or that sister in that position looking out for me and telling me, like, no, he can't do that. Sue his ass. Go to the EEOC, Equal Opportunity Commission. They fight for, if you feel like you was discriminated on the job, they'll fight for your job and get you back pay. I mean, it didn't work out like that because like a week or two later, I ended up getting to a fight 7 years. And I feel like that nigga Bubba, I ain't gonna say that because that'd be like accusation. But I just felt like it was real strange that I got into a fight with one of my closest friends while I was in the middle of a lawsuit with the casino. And that's just a story of why, kind of sort of why I am the way I am when it comes to racism and prejudiceness and all that kind of shit. Like, I don't agree with a lot of other people's lifestyle, but it's not mine to dictate their lifestyle. I'm not gonna discriminate nobody. I'm not gonna oppress nobody. I'm not gonna deny nobody. If you're qualified Then you got the job. And it really pissed me off because at that time at the casino, women had dreadlocks, but men weren't allowed to as a table game dealer. They had their own set of rules. But every black person who came in this bitch, like y'all would take their money and he might have dread. So it's okay for the certain people that look like me, but for the people who look like me, it's not cool to give them a job. It's cool to take people money who look like me, but it's not cool to employ people. So I sued him and I won. I won, but that fight wiped all that shit out. I said all that to say, bro, I know how I feel to get discriminated against and denied opportunities just because someone doesn't like the way you look. And I've been working at the casino, so my hygiene and my looks were never the issue. It was just my hair and my attitude. And y'all think structural and institutional racism don't exist? That's the way these people think. That's what racism is. Like, I don't trust you. I don't like how you look. I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna deny you a job. I'm gonna deny you an opportunity. That's what we mean by this kind of shit. This is your boy King Dad 225 with another reactionary video. Hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.